you're really paying for one. So whatever you eat is what you're paying for. It's not like you're going on a date. It's not like you're going with your wife or your girlfriend. If you want to try something, try it. Nobody's taking anything from your plate.
Exactly.
I get to eat all the French fries. You know what I'm saying?
The Yangling tastes pretty good.
I'm telling you, when they're cold, they're great. When you go to the movie theaters by yourself, you don't have to buy candy and popcorn for 2 people.
I did the movies once by myself. And
I did them a lot.
I regret not doing it more. And then I could have done it more. I just started driving, it makes like 2 years. So I didn't have a car like always to go by myself. But I would definitely like to do it more. But then like the last 2 years, a lot of the stuff I could see streaming. So I'm like, if it's a good movie that I really want to see, I'll tell Al, yo, let's go to movies or Baron or whoever or my girl.
It's not that you can go by yourself anymore because the girls are living with us. So if they ask you where you're going,
when she was working, I could have done it like Sundays.
Where you going? To the movies. ¿Y por qué yo no voy? You know what I'm saying?
But it's always like that movie, like that. You know they're not gonna like. Baby, I'm gonna go see like Star Wars or something. Está bien. And you go whenever they're working.
Yeah.
Because, you're like, fuck it.
No, I used to go a lot to the movies by myself. And I'll watch like 2 and 3 movies. And Baron be like, yo, how the hell?
I never done that either.
I time it. Like, I look at the clock. I never watch the new movie first because that's the one they're always watching. Like, the ushers. They're always checking your tickets for that. So I start with the new one, yes, because they charge my ticket. Then eventually I start working myself down to older ones that are already there. Because the older ones, they don't care. You could just go to the bathroom and then walk right in. The thing is getting more popcorn, more soda. And the people say, yo, you've been here for like 6 hours.
Yeah.
What are you doing here? On a Sunday? Holy shit. On a Sunday, I used to go to the movie theaters at 11 o'clock in the morning. I used to catch the fuck. I'll have my lunch there, and I'll get out just for dinner time to go home. So I'll get out the movie theaters by 6 o'clock, pick up dinner, and come home. Because it was not football season. It was summertime. I was inside with free air conditioner.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing shit. So watching 3 movies from
Not only that, like, even if you watch football back then, you only want to watch the Giant game. You didn't have fantasy football. So it's like...
I have Red Zone.
So it's like... I'm just going to watch your team's game. Yeah. And for me, even worse, because I couldn't even watch a Bears game. So the Bears weren't playing on TV, because hardly. I mean, I'm in New York. They weren't on TV, and I had no, like, there was before VIP Sports.
Yeah.
All I could do was just get the score later on.
Yep.
On ESPN.com or something like that. So I would just do whatever I wanted to do.
No, yeah. So it's like that. But now... Like, you stream anything and everything. Yeah. So, it's like movie theaters. And plus this whole COVID shit.
Did you ever, back in the days, I'm talking about back. Did you ever go to the movies when it was like the 2 shows for one? The double feature?
I think Edgewater did that once a month.
I'm talking about like New York days. That New York would do that. Like, I'm talking about like, I remember I did that. Like, you could go see Star Wars and Last Dragon. For the price of one. They will play one movie, and after it finished, they play the other one.
I don't think I ever did the double feature, but I always did the $2 movie theater in 50th Street.
Yeah.
I always did that. But I never did the double
I think
feature.
I did the double feature when I was young. I think if I remember, because I was super, super young, I think I went with Richie. And this was in 181st, but in the flea market between Audubon and St. Nick. That was a movie theater, the flea market.
The flea market.
So if I remember, I think I went to go see Jedi or Star Wars and Zorro.
Oh, okay.
Double feature. You could see both movies for the price of one.
Okay, I never did
and
that.
Then I probably did that in the RKO, but I was so young, I don't really remember the movies. But I remember either going with Richie or my cousin Anthony, that sometimes they will have double features. You pay one price, you watch one movie, and after that movie ends, they put like whatever. Then they give the another movie, like you pay for the price of like.
Nah, I never did the double feature.
Yeah,
I never was able to do that.
I know I wish Baron was here because Baron probably he remembers that more because I was young.
Baron worked as an usher in the flea market.
Yeah, man.
He said he saw the first Star Wars there.
He did. I saw Star Wars, but I don't remember which one it was.
I never saw a movie there because by the time I went up there, it was already flea market.
Mm-hmm.
So the only movie theater in 181st I went to was the one on Broadway. That old nasty shit. So that's the only one.
And I think I even saw like a Villa. What's that nigga? Pancho Villa. But I must have been like a baby to go see that shit in that movie
In
theater.
the flea market?
I think with my aunt. I don't remember anything. I don't, but I think I remember something seeing something like going with my family to go to a movie theater in that movie theater.
Got it.
But the one I remember was Zorro for sure and Star Wars.
Oh, okay.
That I saw there. But yeah, people, that's just some of the stuff that we're talking about. Other than that, with sports, we got a few days for basketball to start.
20 days, baby.
For me, I felt like basketball just ended a few weeks ago. So
it just did.
It feels weird that it's starting. For me, it feels too soon. I'm not complaining.
I mean, either.
But it does feel like, for me, like too soon. Like, damn, they're coming back quick. And I know that LeBron James just signed a fucking contract.
Fucking LeBron signed that.
For like 85 or 84 mil for like 2 years.
Whatever.
Yeah.
85 for 2 mil, yeah.
Yeah, so crazy to hear that shit. But I think if one person deserves it in the NBA, it has to be him.
It's gotta be him.
So, he's been guaranteed, like, if he's in your team, then more or less you're going to go to the finals. And he's proven it for the last, 10 years, so.
Far out. Even if he wins it or not.
Yeah, but he's going to take you to the finals, and that's all you want.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, if he could fucking be in the Chicago Bears, I'll take him. So that's NBA, and that's getting soon. We'll continue talking about it. We got a lot of stuff like lined up for Chris. We got Christmas coming up. We got the ugly sweater coming up. We also got I think Santi Sensation for New Year's Eve and all that stuff, depending on everything turns out. The one thing I wanted to ask you with this whole shit, and we were talking about it a little bit before the podcast, was I think today in UK they actually approved the vaccine.
And they did already?
They in the UK they approved it, and it's gonna go. I think it's gonna go live in 7 days.
Okay.
Or it's gonna be available in 7 days. Sorry. So, and I think they're saying the US should be like in 2 weeks or something. That more than likely is gonna go live. I think the CDC. But what do you think? You think this is gonna be potentially the cure?
No. It's gonna be like the flu shot.
Mm-hmm.
Either you want it or you don't. And I think some jobs are gonna fucking force you to get it, which is not right. But I think everybody that works.
You know why I never thought about that, but that could be. It's smart for their sense.
Yeah, to protect their company.
It is what is it that you do? If you're an employee, you don't want to take it. You could potentially lose your job.
I don't know if it's like a constitutional right that I could say no to it, because with the flu shot, I've never had the flu shot.
No, you could probably tell your job no.
You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
They could tell you.
But you gotta go.
They could tell you it's been nice knowing you, Al.
Exactly.
We'll take Santi, who's willing to take it and does your same job, and he's willing to do it.
That's the thing, because there's so much conspiracy theory, and I don't believe in that. Like, oh, they're gonna watch us now with the shadow. It's not about that. It's what I want to put in my body. You know what I'm saying? So, if I never had the flu shot, and knock on wood, I've never had the flu, why should I go ahead and give myself this vaccine? But if you are like a frontline worker, like a nurse, doctor, by all means, if that's going to protect you from seeing all these patients that come in, go ahead and do it. But I don't interact with customers.
Yeah.
I interact with my co-workers, you know what I'm saying? But the whole wearing the face mask is to protect us.
Yeah.
Now, if you get the vaccine and you still wear the mask, you're double protecting whoever's around you, I'm guessing. So, doesn't need you don't need me to get that shot. Me personally, I won't get it now. Now, if you tell me in a year or so that all the kinks are out or something, I could think about it.
But I think, like you said, I think certain companies.
Oh, certain companies are gonna fucking force you.
Yeah,
because they're gonna be like, "Yo, we're paying for this," and if you don't want to do it,
not only that, because in their sense, like especially for me, right? I'm working from home. Al's working normal. It hasn't interrupted. He's been working as even during COVID. He's been just working. For me, I've been working from home. I can see my company doing that. Like, we need to get you back into the office because for them, it's easier for me to work with my coworkers. If I have a problem, I could talk to them and vice versa. It's just like if you did UPS or Walgreens from your house, mm-hmm. You can't do it the same way.
You really can't.
So I think they're gonna start. I can see my company starting to do something like that. Like, mind you, not only that, I think what happens too is like, I know in my job, I think we asked my boss like, yo, what they gonna do? Because I know we have an office in Washington, and they sold it because there's nobody there.
Yeah.
So they sold it to another company to get a lesser space because it's cheaper, so they can save money.
Of course.
But I think my company in New York, I think they're locked into like a 5-year lease that they really can't get out of.
Okay.
So it's like...
So they're spending money for no reason.
Exactly, and they're spending a lot of money. It's New York City.
Oh, yeah.
So to them, it's like, we have a big office. No one's going in. They could get work done. I mean, of course, I think we've all been working, but, they don't know. I'm sure there could be people slacking off.
Of course.
So, I could see my company doing something like that. But, yeah, it's going to be a lot of, like, it's going to be a lot of changes starting in 2021 because it seems by like sometime in January, this vaccine's going to be out. I think they said the first people who are planned to get it is going to be the people in the nurses. The
frontline workers.
The frontline workers. They're going to be the first ones.
Cops.
I heard.
Doctors.
I think I saw today that Cuomo just got approved for, which hardly, I think is, I don't know if it's 168,000 or 1,000,000.1, which is nothing in New York because New York got like 8 million people.
Of course.
And that's New York City, I think, just alone. So he's doing all the state of New York, but they already got approved for vaccines. So yeah, I wonder how that's all gonna play out in the next few months.
And we don't know if this vaccine could have side effects.
Yeah. So from my understanding, it's not the COVID. It's a protein, because I actually watched like a YouTube thing today. It's like a protein that is going to give you similar... It's not going to give you like a COVID. It's not going to get COVID injected in you.
Yeah.
It's going to be a protein that helps you fight your immune system or something. But once your immune system, they said the first few days, because your immune system is going through it. You're going to fight like a flu shot. You have cold sweats or whatever, fever. But they're not injecting COVID in you.
Okay.
And then because of that protein, that's what supposedly makes you, was it? You just said the word a little while ago. Like
immune to it?
Immune to it, or what's the other one? When you take I did it. I took the blood shot. Like people who are negative, I forgot the name of it.
A system
antibody or whatever.
Yeah.
So I think once you get that, you're gonna be negative towards getting COVID. Or something to that extent. Don't quote me. I'm drinking beers, but it's just something I heard. But yeah, no, it's gonna be interesting. And then it's like, I think Pfizer is doing one, and then there's another company.
Oh yeah, these two fucking pharmaceutical companies are gonna make a fucking buttload out of it.
And I think both of them will have. It's gonna be different. It's not one of them. It's both gonna be different from what supposedly they're saying. They're gonna do something similar, but
once you get it once, it's something you're gonna have to get every year. Just like the flu shot.
Yeah.
The flu shot every year.
Yeah.
So now when you go to a pharmacy or whatever, I need the flu shot and the COVID-19 shot. Like, how many shots can you get? Because there's still more diseases coming that we don't know of.
Yeah.
So eventually it's gonna be to like when we were kids, and our parents used to take us to the doctor's office with the yellow card.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember
immunization records.
Yeah. So it's gonna have to come back to that.
Yeah, but it's crazy because I wonder if people are gonna, let's say January, a lot of people get the vaccine shot, and let's say January of 2022. People are gonna go somewhat back.